Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to LeggLife and welcome to, I'm so excited I get to say this, the absolute snow globe that is Anchorage, Alaska. You guys, we got our first huge snowfall of the year and it is a big one. In fact, schools today are canceled. No, actually they're not. It is a remote learning day, which we'll talk about that whole thing later. But oh my gosh, we got so much snow. I'm gonna show you all of it. And I woke up and I ran to the window this morning and I opened it up and I just saw white. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Today's gonna be a very cozy day at home. Sherri and I are both working from home all day today. And so we're just gonna pick up the camera, bring you guys along for a very cozy winter day here in Anchorage, Alaska. Step one today is going to be starting the fire, because if you're gonna have a cozy day at home, you've got to have a fire. Sherri Beth, how you feeling about this?
Not as excited as you.
Do you hate this?
No, I mean the first snowfall is always really pretty. I'm glad that I don't need to go anywhere today.
That's true.
I'm glad that I can just stay inside my cozy home.
I'm glad about that too. And they were calling for 6 to 12 inches of snow. I might have said that earlier, I can't remember. I was skeptical because especially early season snowfalls.
Like the first one?
The first one, it's like, will it materialize? Will it not materialize? And it for sure, we got on the high end of that. So I'm gonna take you outside here in a minute with my ruler because I'm very curious. I wanna measure and see how much we got. We need to, I need to shovel some snow today, get that taken care of. We're gonna have the coziest day tonight. We're gonna carve a pumpkin. You guys get to see that. We're gonna make a shepherd's pie. Now the winter's here, we're gonna carve a pumpkin. Welcome to Alaska, where you buy your Halloween costumes to fit over your snowsuits. We're gonna carve a pumpkin. We're gonna make a shepherd's pie for dinner. We've got like a little bit of a service project to do because the snow has turned my mind to some of our neighbors who are on the streets dealing like this. We, very fortunate that we get to stay inside, work from home, have a fire in the fireplace. Not everybody here in Anchorage has that opportunity, so we're gonna do some things that will help a little bit later. Bring you guys along for that, and just kind of enjoy our day at home. But here's the thing, we need coffee, and we need breakfast. So let's go make that. I'm one of those weird people who almost always drinks cold coffee, even on cold days. So I'm gonna have my peppermint mocha cold brew, and Sherri's actually not doing coffee. She's doing this tea that we got yesterday I bought for her. Chamomile, honey, and vanilla.
So yummy.
You like it? Mm-hmm. You have been doing less and less coffee. We've talked about that on the vlog. Mm-hmm. How's that going? Fine.
I still like something warm in the mornings, and so tea is really nice.
I, on the other hand, do not like something warm in the morning. So cold brew is nice.
I'm almost out.
I am almost out. This is the second one. I bought 2 of them. And I'm definitely not going to go to the store today.
No.
But soon. No, gosh darn it, it's breakfast time. And first snowfall of the year, we're doing pancakes. So I'm going to mix up some of the buttermilk pancakes with some vanilla extract. We're going to cook up some of this bacon. You guys, we love this thing so much. It's from Costco. It's all fully cooked. You just microwave it for a matter of seconds. And here's the thing. Is it the best bacon ever? No, I much prefer like thick cut, you know, like delicious, maybe cooked in the oven or the air fryer bacon. But here's the thing. This is bacon quickly.
It's done in like 30 seconds.
It's done in 30 seconds. And the fact that I can have bacon in my face in 30 seconds makes me love this. All right, moment of truth. Let's see how this one is. Oh gosh. Not bad. Got over the edge a little bit. That's all right.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Look at that though.
They look beautiful.
You look beautiful. And then one tiny little one.
That's mine.
Well,
and one of
that one. Yeah. Those are yours. I know this may be controversial a little bit, but when it comes to syrup on pancakes and waffles, Sherri and I'm very thankful we're on the same team. Here's the thing. We have a bottle of like fresh maple syrup that I got from Minnesota last year. Like local, good quality maple syrup. I use that for like Brussels sprouts. When I'm making Brussels sprouts or like candied carrots, that kind of stuff. I use that as an ingredient in recipes. When we're talking pancakes and waffles, we want like Mrs. Butterworth's. We want Aunt Jemima's. We want like the fake...
The classics.
The classics. And I want to know, please tell me that some of you are with us on that. That like, you guys prefer the cheap stuff over the good stuff. I love maple syrup. I really do. Just on my pancakes, I don't know. I just want the fake. Ta-da. And I mean, come on. 30 seconds until bacon. Also, that's a great band name. Not a bad breakfast for the first snowy day of the year. Got your tea, your bacon, your pancakes. As you can probably tell, Sherri, when it comes to bacon, is a chewier sided bacon girl. My mom is extra crispy. Like, she's like, when it's crispy, keep cooking it. Like, make it burned. That's my mom. I, on the other hand, just like bacon. And so whether it was my mom's crispy bacon growing up, whether it's Sherri's chewier bacon the last 20 years we've been together, I like it all. It's bacon. Breakfast is done, dishes in the sink, and I want to show you guys something. One of you sent us this, as well as a mug. We have this out on the counter. This was inspired by the ghost photo shoot that we did. And so she made a couple of things. Made and painted a couple of things, sent it to us. We absolutely love it. So we're going to keep this out here on our counter. Isn't that cute? And now the time has come. It is snow measuring time. So here we go. You guys, look at all the snow. I'm about to get really snowy. Oh gosh. Oh geez. First snowfall of the year. I got my 18-inch ruler. Let's measure it. Okay. Oh my goodness. 10 inches. Almost exactly. Look at that. Winter has arrived with a vengeance. Okay, back inside. And I can hear Sherri already. Stomp off your feet outside. Don't bring that snow in my house. Well, now my feet are cold because of the snow. So, back upstairs. Gonna put some real fire. Oh yeah, I mean real... Did you just mock me?
No.
Real wood on the fire is what I meant, Sherri. So we get that nice crackling effect. Okay, the fire is going crazy. Do you guys hear it? You know, with all of the advances in technology, which are in a lot of ways great, there is one that I feel very, very sad about. And that is the fact that kids these days will no longer know the joy of waking up, looking outside, seeing all the snow, like running to the television to see that school has been canceled and you have a snow day. Because now it's remote learning. Oh my gosh, I would have been so disappointed. Like, to know that they used to have snow days and today would have been a day that kids could have been outside, playing in the snow, building snowmen's, getting in snowball fights. What happened? Like, that is a gift that I am so sad this generation has lost. Because snow days, to me, some of my very best memories of being a kid were the excitement around a snow day. Like waking up early because you thought school might be canceled and waiting for the TV to announce it.
Or delays.
Or, yeah, you guys had a lot of delays in Indiana. I don't feel like we had delays in Alaska. It was just like, you got a foot of snow, school's canceled, go outside and play. Now, stay inside and learn. I mean, I understand, kids have to learn, but like, I learned a lot of lessons in snow days. I learned how to make the perfect snowball. I learned how long you need to hold it in your hand till it turns into an ice ball to really smoke somebody. I learned all of those important things. All right, like we were just talking about, you guys had a lot of delays in Indiana.
We had a lot of delays, more than cancellations. My goodness.
The fire's going crazy.
Because I don't know if Alaska does this, but any school day that we missed, we would have to make up at the end of the year. So they would build in like a few like snow days, assuming that we would have some, but we almost always had more than that. And so every full day that we missed, we would have to make up at the end. So we would often go to school into June because we had to make up all of the days.
So on a delay, was it like
It was like a 2-hour delay. And so it would basically give the county time to like plow. We also had a lot of foggy mornings, and so we would wait 2 hours for fog to lift because the buses couldn't.
School will be delayed because of fog?
Often. Yeah.
That's very weird to me.
Yeah, like super thick, soupy fog. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't ever remember a delay here growing up. I remember it was school or canceled. And I do remember that there were some winters when we would have a lot of cancellations because we had like a really bad snowy winter. And then we would have some makeup days at the end. But I don't think it was like one for one. I feel like you said, they like built in cancellations.
So we didn't have to make up 2-hour delay days. You would just squish the day into 2 hours less.
I don't know how I feel about 2-hour delays. Give me the whole day to get in snowball fights. Like, just cancel the entire day.
Just go back to bed.
Let me be outside. Like, let me play in the snow. That's what I want. All day long. No remote learning, no delays. Let me be a kid frolicking in the snow. My love for snow has been around a long time, you guys. All right. Well, I'm all bundled up. I've got my gloves on. I got my hat on, got my jacket and my boots on because I need to go outside and shovel some snow. So, here we go. Okay, I went out to shovel snow and there's a huge Amazon box outside. We'll open that after shoveling is done. Here we go. I think first I'm going to brush off both of our cars, which is hilarious because even though we're here in our carport, apparently with the wind, there was still snow that got in. That's how I feel about the snow today. Well, I think that is a shoveling success. You can see got most of the carport done. I'm gonna put down some ice melt here because it is pretty slippery where it's starting to melt. And it is like 31 degrees outside. It's supposed to get, I think, above freezing today. So a lot of this will melt down, probably. I just wanted to get at least most of it from our carport shoveled out. Back inside to open up the Amazon box, and it's exactly what I thought it was actually. It is all of my new beard oil bottles. Whoa, I almost threw them on the floor. Again, we sold out of pretty much everything last time, so I needed more bottles. Now, I have more. It is lunchtime. Sherri Beth is figuring out what she wants. I need to figure out what I want. Are you gonna have leftover soup?
Maybe.
We made a chicken tortilla soup last night. That was so freaking good.
Delish.
I am gonna make a sandwich for lunch because at the store, I found these things. They were labeled Miami sandwich roll or something like that. A Miami onion roll. It smells amazing. It's got like maybe some sesame seeds on there. Like, it smells like an onion bagel. So I'm going to make myself a little sandwich. I got some really thin sliced ham with homemade pickles, mayo. Delicious. Also, you guys, we are in the best mood because we just got the best news. We can't share it. Well, we could share it with you. We're not going to share it with you for a little bit, but we are so happy. Sherri's doing a little dance. She's really cute. All right, I don't want to brag, but I am a pretty darn good sandwich maker. Look at that. Oh, that looks delicious. And then I look over and frickin' Sherri's doing like restaurant quality things over here. Oh my gosh, Sherri Beth, look at that.
Delicious.
Well, now that shoveling is done outside, I want to get started on a project today I wanted to do. Looking at the weather and seeing the storm coming made me think about just some friends that we have that are outside on the streets, some of our neighbors that are experiencing homelessness, and this is a time of year that we like to just kind of stock up our vehicles with things to have on hand that we can give out when we see some of our friends, especially on some of these cold days. So I thought with the first snowfall, which always makes life on the street here in Alaska even more difficult than it already is, I thought I'd take a little bit of time today and just pack some bags. Let me show you. So these are just super simple things that we keep in our vehicles to give out through the winter. You can see we've got a whole bunch of pairs of Bombas socks. Each bag will have 2 pairs of socks because how nice is it when you get to put on a dry new pair of socks? So we always give out 2 pairs. And then I bought at Costco some of these hand warmers. These are absolutely amazing. They're 8 hours and they can go in your boots, they can go in your gloves. Just nice little shots of warmth when things are so cold. So each bag will also have 2 of those. And then I've got some of this, the chewy protein bars, we made a video a few years ago about packing these kind of kits. Always go chewy items, just because sometimes there are dental issues with some of our friends on the streets. So some chewy bars. And then I found these that I thought were really cool. They're just little fruit bars. Basically, it's just 2 ingredient, no sugar added. These are like apple mango. They have some apple blueberry. Just some kind of little fruit bars. Better than, I don't know, better than something like candy. So protein's really hard to get on the street. Fruits can be hard to get on the street. Obviously, warm, dry stuff, important as well. So I got a bunch of gallon Ziploc bags, 2 socks, 2 hand warmers, 2 granola bars, 1 fruit bar in each of these. And here's the thing. I'm well aware this doesn't solve homelessness. I've done this work for a long time. But what it can provide is a smile, is a conversation, is a warm pair of feet or some warm hands or a little bit of snack and protein on a cold day. And so I know this doesn't fix anything, but it can be this little like ripple of kindness in the middle of what can be just a hard existence. Now, I am gonna get packing. And just like that, that is what they look like, so I can just hand these out. And I'm going to make, I think, just kind of fill up this box, and then I'll just keep this in the back of the Jeep. Just like that, done. So I'm gonna keep this big box in the Jeep, smaller box in Sherri's car, so both of our vehicles have stuff there to give away this winter. That didn't take very long. Well, it is a couple of hours later, and it's actually almost dinner time. It is about 5 o'clock. We are both done with work, and I got this shepherd's pie at Costco. We love their chicken pot pie, and we also love this shepherd's pie. I haven't seen this as much lately, so decided to get it for dinner tonight. It'll take about 50 minutes in the oven, so about to put it in. I did take a shower, which was super nice. It actually helped me warm up from being outside for a little while and shoveling snow. So that was great. Sherri's got a bunch of her stuff done today. I got a bunch of my stuff done today. Overall, a fairly productive at-home work snow day. And while the oven preheats, I'm getting the table set up for our evening activity, which is pumpkin carving. You can see I've got the 3 knives that I think we'll need, a couple spoons to dig out the guts, which Sherri wants nothing to do with. I'm always the gut digger. And so got a trash bag down on the table so we don't make too much of a mess. And after dinner, we're gonna carve our pumpkin for the year. Shepherd's pie is almost finished, and I bought this roasted garlic and cheese bread at the store a couple days ago, and it is absolutely amazing. Had it with the chicken tortilla soup last night. Oh my gosh. So gonna have some bread and butter. Shepherd's pie just came out of the oven. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let it sit for just a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna cut into this and dish it up. Here we go. Just gonna, there's not really a way to do this. You kind of just gotta like
dig into it.
That's what you gotta kind of do.
It smells so good.
Yes, it does.
This was my choice.
Yeah, so I called Sherri from Costco, and I was like, they got chicken pot pie or they got shepherd's pie? And you were like, I think shepherd's pie. Here's the thing that's amazing. Sherri and I have both dished up our dinners. There's still more than half left. Like,
leftovers.
We're gonna have, so between the tortilla soup and this, we have basically leftovers for the entire week already, and it's only Tuesday. While we eat, we are going to watch another episode in Only Murders in the Building. We've been kind of flying through it. We are already on season 3, episode 6. So we're catching up. Okay, we're finished with dinner, and look at this, you guys. 3 of those filled with shepherd's pie as leftovers. Goodness gracious. We have a lot of leftovers to eat. All right, Sherri, are you ready?
Yes.
It is pumpkin carving time. All right, now we've done lots of different pumpkins throughout our 13 years together.
13 years.
I'm kidding. And we've done pumpkin contests. We have carved like pretty elaborate pumpkins.
Mm-hmm. I did the Disney Castle.
I remember with the Disney Castle. Mm-hmm. This year, we're just going to carve one together.
Yep.
And
it means I'm going to draw.
You're going to draw the design on. And then I, like a surgeon, am going to use the tools and try to not cut myself.
Yeah.
Now, I think the plan, and I'm curious to know if you did this. Did you guys grow up carving pumpkins?
Nope.
Because of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think about that. We did, and I always loved it. And except I would always carve like this. You'd like take a knife and like you kind of like cut around the top, and then you take the top out and like dig it out. I don't remember how many years ago it was where I first saw somebody like cut the bottom, and I was like, wait, that's genius.
It's so smart.
So smart. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I'm very glad that I will not be judged based on how good my pumpkin cutting is. Because I feel like right now there's people like yelling at the screen thinking that I'm about to cut myself.
I know, you're making me nervous.
Sherri,
Honey bun.
I am 44 years old.
I know.
And I have never once died. Oh gosh, look at this. Look at how good this is. Do you guys see I came out here and then I need to get up to here. So we're just gonna try this maybe?
Oh jeez.
What do you mean, oh geez?
Oh jeez.
I present you
Use the knife and peel it out. Okay, or that.
the pumpkin.
The guts. Gross.
We also are not a family that saves this
No.
and roasts.
I'm not a fan of the pumpkin seeds.
If you had to
You've
reach,
done it some years.
if you had to reach your hand in there and like hollow it out, would you?
Absolutely not.
We would just be done
We
with
would
this
just not
activity.
be carving pumpkins.
Okay.
This is your job. That's why I keep you around. And you're really cute.
Oh, thanks. Now.
Ugh.
Bleh.
It's so gross.
It is pretty gross. Okay, so I think I did pretty good. I just took it to the sink, washed it off, got all the innards off the outside, the innards off the outside, and I think we're ready to have Sherri start drawing. You see, Sherri has that up on her phone, kind of as a little inspiration. Drawing it on there with the Sharpie so that we know where to cut. I actually feel like the cutting is one of the hardest things for me because I'm so terrible at it, as evidenced by the way I cut the bottom. All right, Sherri's done. Here is the reveal. What if we just didn't cut it? What if we just left it like that?
Well, because I messed up some
Oh, I didn't even notice that. A little bit on his nose.
on his mouth a little bit.
And it's got little fangs. That's okay. So we made a decision, and by we I mean Sherri, that when it came to the precision cutting of the eyes and mouth, she was probably, oh my Lord Almighty, can you please not die? Oh my goodness gracious.
I make no guarantees.
Welcome to the True Crime Podcast. Who done it? Who attacked his eyes with a knife? See, this is why Sherri does it. Like, it's actually what it's supposed to look like. Mine, it would have been like a deformed eye. You guys, I'm concerned. Watching Sherri with this, I'm not concerned for her safety. I just want you guys to know that if I ever turn up somewhere and police are like, we don't know what happened to him, but the knife work was that of a master. Just saying, I think it was her. Now the mouth comes out, which is a weird thing to say.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, that's the plan at least. And just like that, we've got our jack-o'-lantern. Sherri, Beth, you did so good.
Thank you.
Now let's get it lit and take it outside. And just like that, our jack-o'-lantern is out there. Sherri, Beth, that's so good.
We had to wipe the snow off the ledge
We
to put the
did have to wipe the snow. You can see lots of snow still, but I love it. Now let's get the dishwasher going. We got all of our stuff in there from dinner and from earlier today and from pumpkin carving, so start, and that will be clean. All right, friends, we're starting to wind down for the evening now that the pumpkin's done, now the dinner's done. And I want to show you one more thing that we've been laughing about all day today. Sherri says that it's completely chaotic.
Laughing about.
I've been laughing about. How does it make you feel?
It's chaotic.
Chaotic. So we're old, and so we have like our pills, right? These are both mine. And I fill them up, and then, you know, I'll kind of work my way through one and then work my way through another. Except sometimes I don't. I just kind of take whatever's there. So, this one, first of all, they used to have like the days on them, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I scratched that off because I didn't want to be limited by that. Now I just take them whenever.
You weren't paying attention to it anyway.
I wasn't paying attention to it anyway. So I was like, sometimes I take my Tuesday pills on Saturday.
Ugh.
I live life by my own rules. So you can see this one, look, I took these two, right? These two here are empty. Perfect, I'm working my way through. And so you'd think that I would continue to work my way through and finish this one.
One would think.
One would think. That's not what I did. I jumped to this one. But see, here's where drives Sherri crazy. You can see I took this day. The pills for day 2 are still in there. And this morning, I took these pills.
Why?
And Sherri's like, why did you not,
That's to irritate me.
No, not just to irritate you. I just thought it just happened to be the one that opened up. So I just took it. Yeah, Sherri showed me her pills. It says Tuesday. So I not only didn't continue through this one, I jumped to this one, but I completely skipped a day and then took these, and then tomorrow maybe I'll take these. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll take these.
You are utter chaos.
I'm an Aries, and part of what we do really well is utter chaos. Today was a great day though. Agreed?
Yeah.
Super cozy. It was nice having a fire all day. It was nice just being inside. It was actually fun. I loved going outside and shoveling the snow. Beautiful to look at through the window at least.
It's pretty to look at through the window.
Exactly. So today was a good day. Got done everything that I think we wanted to, which makes me super happy. And so friends, thanks for hanging out with us on our first snow day. Our remote learning day.
Yeah, remote learning.
Our remote learning day. You guys, we love you so much. Trying to think if I had anything else to say, and I don't think so, other than I appreciate you. So let me know in the comments below if this drives you mad.
It stresses you out.
All right, good night, friends. We love you.